Nice.
Oh!
Oh my god, how the heck are you doing this?
Oh! How the heck you're doing this? Wait, only using a pistol?
My god, how?
Brother. Oh, we're other. Oh, we're other. One of Respawn's main developers, Hideouts, tweeted out this earlier and said, "I'm curious, would anyone like to ever see an OG Apex limited time mode, base characters and day one weapons only on OG Kings Canyon? That would be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and the only thing I would be playing the entire time it was out." What is that actually entitled? Because actually, Apex just got a lot bigger around Season 4 to Season 7. Season 7, it really blew up a lot, so a lot of people didn't even play the day one Apex and get to enjoy the OG characters and the OG guns. Now the first thing we're talking about, if we're talking about OG Apex, is the balloon glitch. Now when you flew on a balloon back in the day, if you didn't know, when you got close to a rock, it would boost you back up and you could infinitely fly around the map with no repercussion whatsoever. It just continuously boosted you up every single time you got close to the rock walls of Kings Canyon, and you could fly around almost infinitely. Next up, Gibby's arm shield was a magnet to anything and everything you threw at it. You could throw an Octane bounce pad down on it and then just bounce around the entire map as long as you wanted to. It would never break. You would just constantly bounce every single time that you hit the ground as long as you were looking down. And also, caustic pods would stick to Gibby's arm shield and you could pile them in a big pile on top of it. Not that it really, helped you or anything, but it's just cool little glitches that were back in the game. Now, moving on to the character and weapon changes, I'm not going to bore you with everything, but obviously we know the Wingman was an absolute unit back in the day. The R301 was also a fantastic gun. The PK was overpowered as shit, and there's endless other things that have been changed. The R99 used to be able to have a 3X on it. The list goes on and on, but also there was the Lifeline shield, which you'll see in this clip here in a second, that she dropped to protect you as you got res. That actually was an extremely OP feature with Lifeline on day one that got removed. There also was a gold bag fast res. You'll see that here in a second. When I go to heal using a gold bag, you would heal almost instantly. It sped up your healing, which was actually a really good thing with a gold bag, and now the gold bag is not near as useful as it used to be. Not to mention the more ones that everyone else should know, like Wraith's insta-Q and Wraith's 100-meter portal that she could throw for so long of a distance. Octane used to suck really bad. Octane's bounce pad is actually ass day one, so anybody that mains Octane will not want to use Octane in the day one game mode. Not to mention Pathfinder has an insta grapple, and Pathfinder was arguably one of the best characters in the game back then. Spitfire was absolutely broken as shit. Mastiff used to be in the care package. Wingman obviously shot as fast as you could click, and it had skull-piercing rounds on it as well, and the skull-piercing rounds also went on the longbow, which would basically kill a person with one hit to the head. And overall, everything was just the Wild Wild West back in the day one of Apex, and obviously I played from the day that it came out. I played as soon as it came out, and I would love to see this game mode added back. The only thing that concerns me is that there is a shitty, and I mean a terrible, loot pool in the game on day one Apex. They would have to do something about that, because the day one Apex loot pool, I'll hold on, I'll throw in a clip.
I'm having a really good time. I'm having a really good time. I'm having a really good time. I'm having a great fucking time. I'm so fucking happy to be playing this fucking game. Aw, fucking slay my cunt hole, bro. Fucking slay my fucking piss hole. Am I gonna get a gun? Am I ever gonna get a gun? Am I ever gonna get a gun? Am I ever gonna get a motherfucking gun? Nice, dude. Thanks for focusing me. The guy without a fucking weapon, you cum slut. What are you doing, retard? What is this game? Oh, bro, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Somebody clip this, bro. Somebody clip this.
Reloading. Enemy taken down.
Somebody, I'm uploading this to Twitter. I cannot handle it. Like, why the fuck do you have a job? Why do you have a job? Why is there 3 armors? Why?
Taking out more enemies. I took an enemy's life.
Is there guns in this game?
clip of T-Hump never gets old. But that's basically what day one Apex loot was like. He ran around the entire map, opened like 17 pods, and there was not a single gun in the game. And I remember that just as clear as day. A lot of you guys don't understand. I know the guns suck sometimes in this game, but you have no clue how bad it was when the game first came out. You could not find a gun to save your life. Literally. Other than that, though, playing with day one broken abilities, day one broken glitches, day one broken guns sounds like an absolute blast to me. So I really hope that they implement this. Obviously, you could tell if you looked at the screenshot in the beginning, there is a influx of people saying yes to it. Obviously, a lot of people haven't even played the game, so they don't realize what that entitles, you know, bringing all this broken shit back. But it would be an extremely fun limited time mode, and most of the time, the limited time modes in Apex suck. So I would like to see this myself. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like down below. I'd really appreciate it. I don't really do YouTube that much anymore, but this is something that piqued my interest, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.